I want to start with bad news, good news. So tell us, give us some insights into where it's still a struggle in allowing folks to leverage the capabilities of platforms like yours and services, and are there certain categories or parts of the world or specific instances or situations that you've been doing this for so long where you see this is going to be big rock going up big hill, and where the cracks in the dam just haven't been there yet?
So I'll spin it on a positive side. It's not about, or less about frustration, but more our true passion is the world where creative meets technology. And we started Innovid about 9 years ago, saying that television will change, and that world of bringing better technology into storytelling will definitely scale up, and everyone is going to use it. And clearly it's been an uphill battle, fighting existing ways of doing business, existing processes, and existing players, and the time that each and every one come into the discussion of making a campaign. And I want to say what we've seen throughout the process, that like any other innovation, there's always the early adapters. And in the world that we live in, early adapters are the people that can prove the success in the easiest way. So people that are selling product online, for example, people that all of their business is based around data. So I gave an example earlier about Netflix, and a lot of the online travel agencies, a lot of the online retailers, all of those guys can very easily correlate investment or tweaking on one side and then the return on the other side. So it's way easier for them to dabble into better creative, personalized storytelling, one-to-one messaging. So that's the easiest one. The second bucket would be the people who cater to the vast side of the market, say a P&G or any type of household brand or a CPG, and the people that are not in the content creation business. So if you think about Tide, many times they would ask themselves, okay, how do I tell a message that is different to a male or a female, or to someone in New York or someone in LA, or to different times of the day or different parts of people's life? It's a hard business to be in, where Netflix have an easier task. So I think we're focusing a lot on the latter, on explaining to people that, hey, the investment is not that hard, and you can measure things very quickly, and you're not really focused on you need to measure things on sales lift. This would be definitely the holy grail, but in many cases it's close to impossible. So there's many other ways that you today find your metrics of success, and you will just start in baby steps of a small lift.
One question, since you covered the where are people winning, we touched a little bit on attribution. Can you speak to the is Innovid agnostic in terms of working with all different attribution models, and have you seen a trend in terms of the methodology and the types that have been coming forward in terms of moving past, again, old stereotypes of last impression, last click being the easiest path, but maybe not the most accurate to
Sure.
judging success?
So first of all, from the Innovid end, we early on we took the operating system and the open platform approach, meaning that we believe that where we can actually make an impact and where we can move the industry forward is by focusing on technology and focusing on solving complicated problems. So this plumbing service that I want to get an idea from point A into a mass market on point B. That's just, there's a lot of vendors that I want to work with. There's a lot of data companies, there's a lot of media companies, there are a lot of different devices and different standards, and someone just need to be the operating system that make all this shit work. We took on that role and made a name for ourselves, and right now serve about a third of all video on the internet go through our pipes. What we're seeing actually quite a lot of success on the hyper-local space. So many people that have store locations are actually using many attribution companies that are measuring lift in actual store presence. Funny, there's this crazy stat that we all look and we're all obsessed about Amazon and shopping on an e-commerce, but still e-commerce represent about 7% of overall commerce in the United States. So we can be obsessed with the actual click and purchase and putting in cart, but there's many products that are not getting put in any cart. So we're seeing a lot of progress on that space, and things get more and more targeted. And even guys like Android that are and Google that are opening up more segments that are based on Google Map and actual mobile presence in store.